the first one is the school's database. It has each name of the student and the age and gender and fees. This is just like an example. The actual database could have much more information. This concerning the fees part, it will be linked back to the first of all the bank account that the parent or the student is going to pay the school fees from, and the school's bank account. In order for a transaction to happen from the bank that the parent has its money to the bank where the school has its money. So while a transaction happens, we must maintain ACID. What is ACID?
Atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability. Any questions at this point?
Explain it, please.
Yes.
Okay, atomicity. Let's assume that a transaction is going to happen. That right now, Mickey is going to pay his money, his fees for the school, which is 2,100 sterling.
Coming from the 3,000.
Exactly.
Here, take into account this, please.
So what's going to happen is that the bank, HSBC, is going to transfer the money into the school's database. So the 3,000 we're going to subtract 2,100 from the 3,000, and will remain here like 900. So the 2,100 sterling must be transferred into the CRB account. But sometimes an unwanted scenario could happen, which a power cut, for example, something happens, like connectivity gets interrupted by another person who could be a hacker, for example me. I could be trying to steal Mickey's money. So I'll try to hack him and get the CCV.
Can you carry on, please?
Yeah, I'm تمام. Okay. This is atomicity, like ensuring that the transaction either happens or doesn't happen. Not, for example, like half of the money gets transferred. Either it's 1 or 0, right or wrong.
Okay.
So,
Mickey could take you to
so
consistency.
now consistency, as he said, when now the school fees will be taken from this money, 3,000 now. The school's bank account, which we put here as CIB just for the record, like just for you know, okay, this database can only reach and change information from an allowed place in this database. For instance, it can only change now the 3,000 to 900 by taking in an atomic way, taking the 2,100 from the 3,000. Okay, but it is not allowed to change any of the other information here. It is only allowed to change, it's only allowed to access data and change it in allowed ways. Any data written on this database and on this database must be valid on both of them. Okay? Okay? Yes.
Okay. Isolation. Let's assume that Mickey also has to pay for his new car.
No, his new jacket. That's not coming.
Let's assume this is going to be a database.
This,
What did you say?
new jacket, that's not covered.
Okay. For his new car. So the pick something else.
Okay, so now I'm trying to buy my new iPhone 7.
ماشي.
So iPhone 7. So put your iPhone 7, and the price of an iPhone 7 is say 70. Let's say dollars. 792.8.
Okay, so isolation means that let's assume that these two transactions are going to happen at the same exact moment. So first, like the database, or it has to like prioritize or set them in a queue or order, where, for example, it's going to let the school fees number 1 and then the iPhone 7 number 2. So after this transaction gets complete, the other one will start, not both simultaneously at the same time. So no error or no error could be
I have
happening.
a question.
To avoid errors happening in the transaction.
The end. We're done with durability.
It's over.
Continue. Until the
So-
atomicity complete. Otherwise, the transaction is not complete. Yes.
Okay, you see, and then now durability also that plays a role in all of this. Because now durability means, okay, we all know that durability means something can last. So from this now, we're going to use our brains first. We're going to derive the meaning of this in this instance. The school has taken money and Apple has taken money, okay? And we're all victims here for Apple taking money for us, yes? Okay, so now we have to make ensured that this here transaction, it lasts. Nothing will change, no other data will change. Nothing will change once the school has received its money and Apple has received its money. That's it. They have their money, and they have their money, they lost their money, done. No other changes will occur past this point. So durability can be achieved. So by then these records will be now, the link here will be removed, it will be flushed. We are flushing these log records. So when it's gone now, they can't access it again till they are allowed to do it again. And it goes both sides, you know? So that's now how this can, but this can all be changed. This can all now can lead to a failed database transaction, as Bakri will explain to us now.
We all don't want to face a transaction this failing due to many reasons. For example, if I'm at the store and I want to buy something and then I get the message of a transaction failed, I get pissed. So I won't get.
He's recording.
Yeah, معاك. I'll be sad. Okay, thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah, I have no question.
You said there was a question. My question is, in the isolation phase, how do they know which transaction do they put first before the other?
It has to be sequential.
Exactly.
And if you study what the sequential means,
Listen, okay, so answer your question now. I'm going to ask you a question.
it's nice.
Come. Put the dot at the first one here. What comes first and out of all of this? What comes first? Put the dot next to it. Put the dot.
It's a G or nothing.
1, 2, 5, 3, G, 4.
I'm kidding.
Right, Ali, what comes? Never, what comes? Okay. What's now your question? How will we be able to know what comes first? It's programmed in a certain way. Okay, so now it will be able to calculate how it goes. Yes.
What is just the way if
Two transactions happen at the same
not
time.
at the same time, huh? What's that? ماشي. Transaction 1, transaction 2. This one started, خلاص, but this one will have to wait until this one finishes.
What if they start exactly at the same point?
Then we'll have to repeat that.